and it's brought to you by the City of Marinette. And let's see here. You can keep up to date with all of the city's important information and events by checking out the city's website at marinette.wi.us. And I have a new guest with me today. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Marissa Bizwabic. I am a local art therapist, and I'm the founder of Creative Routes Mobile Art Studio.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So can you kind of tell me just a little bit, what is art therapy?
Yeah. So art therapy is a mental health field or a mental health profession. So similar to counselors or therapists in traditional talk therapy, art therapists do the same thing, but they utilize art making as kind of the vehicle or the tool to help people process whatever it is they're going through.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And I imagine you can use it for all ages, right?
Yeah, so that's the kind of cool thing about art therapy that a lot of people maybe don't realize initially is that art therapy can be used for anyone. You don't have to be an artist, you don't have to identify as being creative or anything like that. Really, the goal is just to kind of engage you in the process, and that's kind of where the magic happens.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so anybody, any age, any background.
That's
Yeah.
really cool. That's cool. So now, along with this, you were telling me off air that you have a tiny house come in,
Yeah.
and kind of tell me about that a little bit.
Yeah, so still in the very early stages, but a lot of exciting things are happening. So in the kind of birthing of Creative Routes, I really was thinking about how I could make art therapy and mental health services really accessible to people. And in my experience, a lot of that has stemmed from financial, restraints, and
yeah.
also geographical. So transportation, maybe where my office is located, things like
Right.
that. So I was really trying to think of how I could get around that to make
Yeah.
it, more available to people. And I thought, how cool would it be to have a studio space on wheels that I can, hook up and go to wherever, people are that want to participate in this. And so I was originally thinking a bus, but there was some logistics in that were a little scary. And so I've kind of settled on this idea of a tiny house.
Yeah.
So I have a trailer. I have, some things are moving along in the process. And so I think, I'm hoping by end of summertime at the absolute latest that will be fully up and operational. But
Very cool.
yeah, so
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. But in the meantime, you have some awesome workshops and different things that you are currently doing and stuff that is coming up. So you have the Queer Craft. Now, this is the second one?
Yeah, so our first one was actually earlier this month, last week.
Okay.
It went really well.
Wonderful.
We're hosting it monthly, so this will be kind of a reoccurring thing going on. But it's a art therapy kind of open studio style support group for people who identify as LGBTQ, or maybe you're an ally or have a family member, a friend, kind of something like that. That space is really for you to kind of come and connect with other folks who are like-minded. Maybe you want to talk about some things or just connect with other people. It is based on donations. So, there is a suggested fee, but I'm never going to tell you can't come because you don't have the suggested donation. That group really is just about kind of holding space for people. So any donations that, people bring in are just going towards the room rental, art supplies, things like that. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yep.
That's awesome. Now, you are also holding a workshop on April 24th with Virgo Sunrise.
Yeah, so in the process of kind of getting out there and meeting people, I was able to connect with this wonderful woman named Tracy Kellner. And she is the owner of Virgo Sunrise, which is kind of a new holistic wellness space in Menominee.
Yeah.
If you don't know where she is, it's right by the band shell downtown.
Yep.
And so I've been kind of talking with her and meeting with her a lot, and we are putting on a workshop. It's a guided meditation, and then there'll be an art making experience afterwards. So we're kind of collaborating on that to bring that together too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And that again is on the 24th of April.
On the 24th. Yep.
Oh my gosh. And then you're holding something, a print on the 26th of April at the rec center.
Yeah. So
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So that week is a little busy for
Yeah.
me. So we have the one with Virgo Sunrise on Thursday, and then that following Saturday, I'm doing another art therapy workshop at the rec center. It's in the afternoon. So if you want to take a break from all the NFL draft stuff for a hot second, you can come and see me there. We're going to be doing kind of an introduction to stamping and printmaking.
Oh, cool.
So you get to learn a little bit about printmaking process, build your own stamps, things like that.
Yeah.
And then I'll have all the supplies. You'll get to come home with a bandana or a really cool piece of art that you get to stamp and create for yourself.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then this sounds super cool. A summer eco art therapy at the Arboretum.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm still in the process of figuring out logistics as far as like what day and time will work best for people. But I live kind of further out in the country, and I'm driving past the Arboretum all the time, and I'm just like, wow, what a great resource this is that we have. That I never really see anybody there. So I'm
Right.
like, okay. But summertime is really great time to tap into some of the nature aspects of art therapy. And I thought, how cool would it be to have an art therapy group that happens there during the
Oh my
summertime?
gosh, yes.
So, a little bit of maybe doing a meditation, a mindfulness walk, and then we break off and do some art making together out in the open air and in
Yeah.
the gardens and
Oh,
all of the like cool things that are happening there. So
yes. Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
yeah, I'm really
Yes.
excited about that one too.
Yeah, that would be sweet. That would be very cool. Are you thinking like maybe weekly or
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe like twice a month.
that would be cool?
Yeah, I'm looking at maybe June through August, kind of that time frame in between school is let out and the school's back in session kind of a thing. So
That would be neat.
yeah, I'm looking into that. So if you don't follow me on Facebook yet, I highly recommend doing that because that's where I'm going to be posting all
Yep.
the updates when those things kind of get,
Okay. good.
officially solidified. But
Wonderful.
yeah.
So if anybody wants to get a hold of you, what is the best way to
Yeah.
get a hold of you?
I would say first, find me on Facebook, follow my page for Creative Routes. Because again, I'll post all kinds of updates, little things about art therapy there, so you can learn
Yeah.
more about me, about the studio space and what art therapy is. But if you're looking to get a hold of me and connect with me specifically, you can call me. I do have a number that rings directly to me. You can call or
Wonderful.
email to get a hold of me that way.
Okay, wonderful. And that's all on the Facebook page.
Yep, it's all on the Facebook page. I have a
Sweet.
website. It's all listed there.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing everything. And I hope that this summer is going to be very cool. So everything that you've got going on, I think is going to be amazing for the community. So very cool stuff. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, you'll be back. We'll
I hope so.
We'll be sharing more stuff that you got going on.
Great.
So
Thank you.
yeah. So I want to give a shout out to the city of Marinette, and this segment is brought to you by them and the rec department. Check out the kids' summer camps today. Check them out online at marinette.recdesk.com. And for Bay Cities news anytime, anywhere, go to baycitiesconnect.com. And everybody, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.